Yeah, blown kisses. And,
Yeah.
okay.
Thanks, guys. All right. The Benefits of Music Education by John Helsing. That's me. Albert Einstein was once asked how he discovered the theory of relativity. He said, "I didn't discover it. I was listening to music and the whole thing dropped in." Which brings me to my point, which is funding for music programs should be provided for schools at all academic levels. As we know, when school district has to cut their budget, the first thing they do is cut the music and art programs. This is a major issue for kids since they will be missing out on many benefits that these programs provide. Today I will show that research has found that learning music facilitates learning in other subjects and enhances skills that children inevitably use in other areas. Now I realize that schools are not cutting these programs for fun. The budget has to be met and costs have to be cut somewhere. So I will also show that funding for these programs can be found by cutting other school programs. So to start, the tangible benefits of music in class. A study published in 2007 by Christopher Johnson, a professor in music education and therapy at the University of Kansas, revealed that students in elementary schools with superior musical education scored around 22% higher in English and 20% higher in math on standardized tests. This compared to schools with low-quality music programs, regardless of socioeconomic disparities among schools and school districts. Johnson compares the concentration that music training requires to the focus needed to perform well on standardized tests. The learning of music in schools opens the cognitive door for all learning, along with better performance results and concentration-based tasks. Music training can help with basic memory and recall. Formal training in music also associated with other cognitive strengths such as verbal recall proficiency. People who have had formal music training tend to be pretty good at remembering verbal information stored in their memory. There's also neuroscience research that shows that children involved in music have a larger growth of neural activity than people not in music training. When you're a musician and you're playing an instrument, you're using more of your brain. Next, let's look at the intangible benefits of being taught music at a young age in school. Learning music at a young age has many benefits that cannot be measured by a test. A love for music can inspire passion, which will increase motivation. When we feel comfortable in our listening to music we enjoy, music can set us free and open us up to experience amusement, fun, and delight. If you have ever tried playing an instrument, you know how difficult it is. Learning an instrument can be one of the hardest things you'll ever do. That's why music teaches creativity, patience, and diligence. Music can be an expression at a time music can be used for an expression at a time in life when it's hard to articulate one's feelings. Emotions can make you vulnerable, and being vulnerable is a way of losing control. Most young people have a hard time expressing their feelings. Listening to music is an outlet where someone else is expressing your emotions for you and can be extremely therapeutic. Playing your own music allows you to express your feelings in a prearranged format, so you will not lose control of your emotions like you can if you're just speaking from the heart. Lastly, I want to propose an alternative for cutting music programs in school. Many school districts have found creative ways to make budget cuts that still allow for music programs to remain in classes. One of the most common methods is to reduce unnecessary adult positions, such as athletic assistant coaches. Let's be honest, if your district is at risk of losing their music program, you cannot justify having 10 assistant coaches on one team. One of the other common methods is there's also the practice of trimming, which means you cut costs from every academic area, so no one program is completely eliminated. And finally, there's parent-sponsored events. Parents can do things such as organize bake sales, raffles, car washes, carnivals, and pancake breakfasts, just to name a few examples. These are great ways to assist in the funding for music programs and keeping it in school. So in conclusion, there is no reason why funding for music programs cannot be in our schools, and there are many alternatives in cutting music programs from our schools, and the benefits that they provide to the young are too great for them to miss out on.